It's my name, это мой money rain. No pain, no gain, иди нахуй Monday. The raise my name, ра-та-та, bang-bang. Заряжаю бля, как моя baby mother. It's my name, это мой money rain. No pain, no gain, иди нахуй Monday. The raise my name, ра-та-та, bang-bang. Заряжаю бля, как моя baby mother.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Anime Nerd. And today I figure I'll go ahead and make a podcast. I just wanted to test my streaming capabilities again. So I decided let's go ahead and let's talk about the controversies dealing with Stellar Blade. Alright, so obviously we're on the Mary Sue website because if you want to find controversy, why not try the Mary Sue, right? It says Stellar Blade design isn't the problem. It's how creepy men are being about it. I don't even know where to begin with this, but let's go ahead and just find out what this lady is talking about. So, as you guys can see, it is saying that a new action and adventure game, Stellar Blade, is on the way, releasing for PlayStation 5. However, controversy over the game has arisen due to men being creepy about the lead character, Eve. I necessarily haven't heard anybody being creepy about the new character, Eve. I just feel like it's just something that they just want to mention just because it's something to talk about. I think whoever wrote this article and other people who feel the same way have an issue with her. And like, there's always been an attack on game about female characters and about not making them overly pretty and stuff like that. And I feel like that's not so genuine because there are people who are really beautiful, and I'm sorry that they decided to create a game with a really beautiful girl. Everybody knows sex sells, and the fact that these people act like it's an issue for a character to be beautiful, and trying to blame it on men at that for the issue, I just find it really disingenuous and everything like that for the most part. It said, of course, men being creepy about female character is nothing new. The hypersexualization of women in media, from TV to movies to video game, is a decade-old ongoing issue. However, it is especially a problem in video game, as it estimated about 61% of those working in the gaming industry are male. Okay, everybody knows the video game industry is very heavy saturated with males, but that's because that's majority of the people who play video games. Of course you want to please to your male audience, and everybody know with a male audience, sexy is the new in. So of course you don't, like, for me, I'm just gonna speak for me, there are some weirdos out there, but for me, I don't mind my video game character being cute. I can tell the difference between someone being cute and in a video game and someone in real life. Like, I'm not saying that I'm about to go and do such and such with this fake character, because I can tell the difference. And I mean, but it doesn't hurt to play a video game with an attractive character and escape from reality. Not saying that nobody can pull any females or anything like that, but it was like, I don't see what's the issue with a character being attractive and why we have to have this real world standard when video games itself is not real world. That's the thing that pissed me off about these type of things. But I digress. Let's keep going. Additionally, although it has been found that women now make up a half of the gaming community, there is a misconception that gamers are still predominantly male. Hence, from Lara Croft to Bayonetta, women in video games have consistently been heavily sexualized to appeal to men. Okay, we don't complain about the guy character being shirtless and being super attractive. That's the thing that kind of like tease me off with these people. It's like they get upset about a woman being attractive, but are quiet as a mouse when a man is off shirtless and so like that. But hypersexualization. Oh, men's gonna do this, do that. It's like, I want to know what goes on in their mind when they think of that. I really want to know. It just don't make no sense. Like, after everything they do, like the video game creator literally created this person off of a real live person now, but they're upset that that man is being too creepy about her. And like, no. And then it's funny because the controversy is obviously boosting this game's up revenue and all that. So therefore, a lot of people are looking forward to playing it. I know myself, I already got it pre-order because I want to play it. I've been wanting to play it back when it was called Project Eve, but like the controversy make me want to play it more. It's like kind of a little pettiness, but at the same time, the game, I played the demo and it's great, so it's worth it. So yeah. Anyway, fortunately, in recent years, video games have done better at portraying women in a more balanced way. Okay, you guys can list me a name of a female character that really stand out to you that you thought was great outside of Tifa, because I love Tifa. And no matter what she do, even in the Final Fantasy, she looked great. Unfortunately, the presence of a few women in video games who aren't exactly what these men want to see has only resulted in escalating their creepiness. Okay, just because they're not attractive in the eyes, that makes us creepy. Man, get the out of here, bro. You're bugging. Anyway, according to the conservative men, not approaching the creation of every female character in video game in a way that appeals directly to them is woke. And some deeply disturbed men have taken it to going on public rants about it. But like I said, here we go. Wow, I guess I just feel like it's dumb. It's dumb. You're trying to sell a game to the audience. Not every game is meant to be pleasing for everybody. All right? If you don't want to play the game, then don't play the game. If you feel some type of way, keep it pushing. That's what's wrong with today's world. It's like everybody want to be in, what's the word I'm looking for? Like insulted or a victim. That's the word. Everybody want to be a victim about something because, it don't make them feel right or they feel some type of way. You guys can just cut it. Just stop. Literally just stop. All right? It's not that big of a deal. Just keep pushing, mind your own business. Not everything is meant for everybody. And that's the thing I don't think these people understand. Not everything is meant for everybody. Anyway, let's keep going. Recently, conservative formulated a conspiracy theory that Sweet Baby Inc. was behind improving the treatment of women in video games and the inclusion of diverse characters resulting in them boycotting the company. The treatment of women in video games. Y'all, can we stop? They be acting like these women are being mistreated bad in video games. There's some badass female video games out there. But anyway, additionally, in their Sweet Baby Inc. detection Discord, men were praising Celebrate for being traditional instead of woke. Okay, with its female-led protagonist, anything that gets the approval of men conservative extremists is bound to give anyone a pause. And the creators soon confirmed that one is right to be hesitant about Celebrate. All right. So they're mad that men are happy that we finally getting something that looks good, looks decent, that actually back to the old days, and they're upset about that. Look, if you want to create you a fire-ass game with an ugly-ass protagonist. I'm sorry, looks sells, sex sells. Like, you can't make a video game and the character be ugly like that. Like, I get it, you could possibly make it, but nobody's going to really want to say, oh, I want to be it. Like, if you look at cosplayer, for instance, they try to be as sexy as possible with these certain characters because everybody knows sex sells. I'm not saying that you need to go out and be a creep about it, but I don't see what's the issue with being someone who likes a attractive female and don't mind it. It's not like you're out here on the hunt and thing. People can like what they like. And that's the thing I think they're forgetting, that people can like what they like. If I like a video game character because she's cute and so, okay, it's not like I'm gonna ever go and meet this person or do something creepy. And even if they did, that's what they do on their personal business. Who are you to try to stop them from doing what they do in their personal business? As long as they're not affecting you, then just keep it pushing. That's what I think they're forgetting. They really need to just mind their own business. It really does help sometimes. Just learning to mind your own business. It's not that hard. Just look the other way. Sometimes I love these articles because it just fuels the fire in me that I've been wanting to let out. But who knows? I might get canceled for it just because I'm a man, a black man that feels some type of way at that. Anyway, why is Stellar Blade controversial? This article says, ever since the marketing for Stellar Blade began, It has been abundantly clear that men are going to be gross about it. This is so stupid. Like I said, like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Men is gonna be gross about it. How do you know what we're gonna be gross about it just because it's abundantly clear? Because why? She look good? Automatically you think we're gonna be gross about it? Oh, get out of here. Ugh. Anyway, when the gameplay overview was released, the comments were overtaken with comments fawning over the lead character and claiming this is the best game ever solely on the protagonist design. Okay, it's a little bit over saying it's the best game ever. But I played the demo and it's living up to the hype. So anyway, let's go on to it. It says that meanwhile, Eve has become an anti-woke symbol for conservative. Of course, one could argue that the game developers Shift Up can't control men for being gross online, and one can really call them out for hypersexualization women without calling out the entire industry. Okay. However, game director Hyung Tai Kim raised eyebrows when he said of Eve's design, "When it comes to the design, we put special attention on the back of the character because the player is always facing the back of the character when they're playing. That's what they see the most of. So we thought this was pretty important. It's already quite strange to hear a director highlighting the extra emphasis that went into the female character rear. He also doubled down on the sexualization of women in video games, stating, honestly, when I play a game, I would like to see someone who is better looking than myself." Let me finish this. That's what I want. I don't want to see something normal. Exactly. He gets it. Nobody wants to play a normal game. Nobody wants to play a real life scenario when you see regular people. Video games is meant to escape from realism. Anyway, I want to see something more ideal. I think that is very important in a form of entertainment. There is, after all, entertainment target for adults. Before I continue this dumb ass article, let me just say this, all right? You guys have to understand. Video game is something supposed to be fun. It's ideal. It's not supposed to be political or try to teach you anything. If you want to learn something, you can have some moral stuff in the video game. But it's not supposed to be this crap that this author just said that she finds it like also double down sexualization, like find like it, quite strange that he's doing that. For me, I get what the author is saying. Like when I play a video game, I want an attractive character. I want an attractive male character. Even though I'm not into guys, it doesn't mean I don't want my character to be an attractive character. I mean, sometimes like when you play Dragon Ball Z, like let's say Dragon Ball Z for example. Let me just say that. Every guy knows there's no way we turn it Super Saiyan, but it's the idea and thought process. Like I can get my muscle going like that and everything. So it's like, okay, I too can, if I work hard and train hard, maybe I could look like Goku in the body. Not in like Super Saiyan strength level, but in body design. And I think that's what's different between certain males and some females. Some females feel like just because it's an attractive woman, feel like, oh, that's not ideal, that's not realistic. Let's make them, something pounds and and make them like just openly express themselves and stuff like that, which is dumb to me. It's like, come on now, like if you want that, go play something else, go play a slice of life game or something. But when it comes to an action adventure game, I want it more, I was gonna say realistic, I want it more like ideal, like of what I picture a superhero or a bad character to be. I don't want nobody like, I don't even know how to say it without even offending anybody. I just don't want nobody who doesn't portray a hero, okay? Or who's average looking, It's just not, it's not working for me. Anyway, it's important to note that the problem with the whole debacle is not about Eve design. Some have claimed that those concerned about this situation are shaming the model that Eve was based on, or suggested that women shouldn't embrace their sexuality. But that's not what we're saying. The problem is quite simple. A game developer and thousands of internet users are bluntly describing Eve as an ideal woman. Okay, that's their opinion. You can't change their opinion of what an ideal woman is. And the only woman that man wants to see is a hypersexualized in video game is a problem because it pushed the idea that there is only one ideal body type and that women should be judged on how well they adhere to it. Yeah, no. Like I said, nobody's saying that, oh, just because that's the ideal woman, it means that's the ideal body type. That's what they like. It's what they like. Nobody's gonna really meet an Eve like that. There probably is somebody who looks like Eve. I mean, outside of the model, there's probably somebody whose body shape is like that. But nobody is saying that's the ideal body type. Man, I know people who like big girls. I know people who like skinny girls. I know people who like muscular girls and stuff like that. All in between. Everybody is their own people. Just because they use the term ideal doesn't mean they really want that. Everybody has their own likes and dislikes. And for them to say something like that is, to me, I feel like they're the problem, honestly. Like, who are you? Why do you think that the hypersexualization in a video game is the problem? Nobody's hypersexualizing nothing unless they're actually being a creep, okay? And like I say, and to be fair, maybe to this author, she might not be talking about all men, but I just don't like this whole article on how it was written, making it seem like the problem is that, and that guys don't want real girls. Guys know the difference. We know the difference. Anyway, so let's move on to something else while talking about Stellar Blade. So this is from King Hoon Tae. He said the suit is designed to cover up your bare skin. Most controversial Eve skin that some fans may find way too preserved. Alright, let me click on that. Let's see what it say real quick. Well, so in summary, it says Stellar Blade director Kim Hoon-tae explained that the thought process when they were designing Eve was most controversial outfits. Shift Up and Sony are being criticized for the over-sexualization. Despite sexism and allegation, the game demo was well received by fans. So if you played the demo, then you know that already that this game is highly well liked by fans. I played it. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, you definitely can't button mash your way through because you will be punished. Alright, so I definitely, one of them button masher people, will definitely have to learn how to play this game really well. Other than that, though, I can't wait for this game. I feel like it's going to be fun. Day one will definitely be very entertaining, and I can't wait for that on top of that. But other than that, yeah, this game, you guys got to tell me what you think. Do you think that this controversy through Stellar Blade is helping the process of Stellar Blade to go up? Or do you think them being such strict, hard asses for Stellar Blade, it's just showing their issues or something like that? Other than that, though, honestly, I can't wait for this game to come out. The countdown is real. April 26th. If you guys haven't, definitely go check it up and everything like that. But until next time, though, this is your boy Anime Nerd. And tell me what you think about this video. If you guys enjoyed it, I definitely enjoy creating it. And hopefully make some more content like this later. All right, peace.